This will be for the Khan Academy exercise, exponential functions from graphs and tables. All right, some notes real quick. Basic exponential function, f of x equals a times b to the power of x. Okay, I replace the y with f of x. A is the value of f of x at x equals 0. Okay, that's basically your y-intercept. To solve for b, you want to plug in the value for f of x at x equals 1. Also plug in x equals 1 and use algebra to solve for b. Okay, so you'll see that when we do the exercises. All right, it says the exponential function f represented in the table can be written as f of x equals a times b to the x. And using the table, they want us to complete the equation for f of x. All right, so just like they said in the write-up, the equation is going to be in the form of f of x equals a times b to the power of x. All right. Now, we said the value for a was when x equals 0. So, right here, at x equals 0, the y-intercept is just 15. That's going to be the value for a. All right, that will work every time. But if you want to test it out, I can show you on the equation if f of x equals 15. All right, this column right here, f of x equals 15. And that's going to equal a times b to the power of x. But in this case, x is 0. All right, b to the 0 is just 1. So a is 15. All right, just like I said. So f of x is going to equal a times b to the power of x. And we said a is 15. Now we just have to solve for b. All right, let's see. So there's two ways to do this. It's really the same thing. Since we're going on x, we're going from 0 to 1. All we have to ask ourselves is 15 times what will give us 9. Okay, 15 times a blank space will give us 9. All right, and if you want to solve for this here, you just divide both sides by 15. All right, 15 over 15 cancels, and the blank space equals 9 over 15. So that's the value for b. Okay, if you don't like the way I did that, I'll do it the full-on algebra way, the full-on algebraic way. All right, now we're focused on this coordinate right here, 1 comma 9, x equals 1, and f of x, or the y coordinate, equals 9. So in place of f of x, we can put in a 9. In place of a, we already solved for a, that's 15. B will leave alone. And x, the x coordinate, is just 1. All right, this is b to the first power, and this is times 15. We're solving for b. The opposite of times 15 is divided by 15. 15 over 15 cancels, and b to the first power is just b. So b equals 9 over 15. Okay, and that's what I have right there. I don't think they make you reduce this fraction. In case they do, top and bottom divided by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So you could reduce it. I don't think they're going to make us do that, though. Let's check. All right, so 15 parentheses, 9/15, hit tab, close parentheses, shift 6, hit X. Okay, 15 times 9 over 15 to the X. Okay, very good. So you don't have to reduce the fraction. All right, the function h, whose graph is given, can be written as h of x equals a times b to the x. Again, this is just y equals a times b to the x. So there's the function, and they want us to write the equation. Okay, so let me see here. As always, we're writing the equation in the form of y equals a times b to the x. Okay, we said that a is the y-intercept. So this is the y-axis right here. We can clearly see the y-intercept is 6. And what are we multiplying by? Well, here at point 0, it's 6, and at x equals 1, it's 4. So basically, we had to go from 6 to 4. So you have to ask yourself, 6 times what equals 4? Okay? Well, solving for whatever this blank space is, if we divide both sides of the equal sign by 6, 6 over 6 cancels, and the blank space is going to equal 4 over 6. So the value of b is just 4 over 6. Now, I know that's 2/3, but like we said, we don't have to reduce. And that's to the power of x. That's it. All right. Again, if you want to use full-on algebra instead of using my blank space method, if you want to use algebra, we can see that this point right here is that x equals 1 and y equals 4. Okay, x equals 1 and y equals 4. So if you want to do it the algebra way, and you have y equals, and we originally said a is 6 because that's the y-intercept, you're going to have 6 times b to the x. All right. If you plug in 4, this is the y coordinate. If you plug in 4 for y, and you keep the 6, you keep the b, and in place of x, that's your x coordinate, that's a 1. All right, b to the first power is just b. This is times 6. Solving for b, the opposite of times 6 is divided by 6. 6's cancel, and b to the first power is just b. So b is just 4 over 6. Okay, and that's what we said already. So that's your answer right there. All right, 6 times 4 over 6 to the power of x.